Virgo, welcome to my channel. I'm Jimmy. Welcome to Jimmy's Road to Spirituality. This is going to be the reading for Virgos for March 2022. The energy that I feel for you is one of completion, very much. And of course, knowing what you want. This is like a feeling of, looking for the proof. The proof is in the pudding, details, facts. Virgos are very grounded and very, assertive in so many ways in their, through their, shadow self, of course. You have quite a dark shadow self within yourselves, probably a lot of fighting, in regards to your emotions. I feel emotions very much right now. But what I saw as well in the pre-shuffle was the high priestess, being connected truly with the divine and within yourself, seeing through the veil. I see right now judgment and the fool, which is past life recognition of something, recognition from the divine, a judgment of the divine. Of course, the archangel here just rings the trumpet and just, lifts all the dead people from their graves. So you have been lifted up from the dead, from dead. And I saw, of course, judgment with the death card. I mean, two major arcanas that actually spoke to me very, very clearly that you had met and you know the sting of death. My heart trembles right now. It is very, very hard for you in some ways to recognize that we all have to suffer this, and many of us have suffered these injustices. And probably this is the darker side, the shadow side that is going to actually challenge you, Virgos, for the remaining of March 2022, to trust in that heart again and just believe that whatever happened to you, even in this lifetime, of course, it's all a reflection of the past lives, and it's all a reflection of our bloodlines in us. We are, tied to our bloodlines from since the beginning of the creation of, the first man, the first woman into this plane, into this earth. I saw the moon a couple of times, so this connected me truly with past lives in regards to you. Please don't take this in regards, to your situation if you don't resonate with it. Maybe it's about in regards to somebody very dear to you that you're dealing with. It must be somebody that you are afraid to go towards, or you are afraid of coming towards you. The Fool tells me that you are supposed to take a leap of faith. You have to jump from the cliff because life taught you, and all these lives taught you and taught us exactly what the lesson was, where we actually left ourselves, where we abandoned ourselves, where we didn't trust it in ourselves, where we were blind in regards to ourselves, and in regards, of course, with the people surrounding us and the situations that we chose to enter in. And right now at the bottom of the deck, I see, of course, the full card. Look, Wheel of Fortune with a full card, a lot of major arcanas in regards to your energy, in regards to whatever it's happening to you at this time, surrounding you, the situation that you're truly deeply, deeply you dealing with. The Wheel of Fortune tells me that you're meant, you are supposed to, to learn from these really horrible and horrid, situations. You are meant to have trust and faith. You are meant to, revive your trust and revive your faith and believe in yourselves. It's what I'm feeling. I feel people very negative into the equation. I feel the situation, the pain and the heartbreak and the disappointment, it is very heavy, but it doesn't mean that it's actually there to stay. It is just there to teach us. It is just there to awaken us and to make us see. The Wheel of Fortune, of course, all for fixed signs. I saw the World card as well, so you're dealing with fixed signs: Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. um, Something was meant to actually stop you, and this probably talks about, a place in a moment in time, in a specific timeline that you lived in, somebody was meant to come and trick you, was actually allowed to trick you in order for you to gain this, this experience. For me, the fool is almost the most wise and intelligent person on the, on the entire earth. This is a pilgrim, and this is a person that travels light, stops and smells of flowers. It's dressed in the way that he feels and likes and has, what he has on his hand. He's always, shining and smiling at whatever situation, and that life, throws at him or teaches him. Every person, every situation, every relationship, he has his favorite, friend, which is a dog, which is not even a human being. It's somebody that actually knows that he can count on himself. He knows that he can actually is the only person that he can trust, and of course his dog as well, but himself and whatever it's actually inside of him, that life experience, that wisdom, that knowledge, that doesn't take anything for granted. He doesn't take anything easily. He doesn't actually makes fun or any of anything, but he's so light because he understands that he didn't brought anything into this plane, and when he's going to leave, he's not going to take anything with him. The Wheel of Fortune as well tells me here in regards to you, Virgo, and your situation is that you're meant for this. You're meant for this lifetime. You're meant for whatever is happening to you. And you should take life as lightly as it teaches you. If the life doesn't want to smile at you right now, you're going to say, I'm not going to smile at you back. But you're going to have to learn to smile back at life because life teaches you that. And it's wonderful when we take things lightly. We don't just put it at our hearts. We don't take it personal. We don't make it personal. We don't get serious with stupid things like, for example, being passive and compulsive in the same time, or passive when you're meant and you're supposed to be involved in the wonderful and light things of family, of life, of joyous things, and then being compulsive when nothing actually happened, or it is nothing serious. It's just the egg broke. It's normal. Sometimes eggs break, and sometimes we break them all. In order for us to make a cake or a pie or something great in the kitchen. This tells me as well that probably you're dealing with a lot of conflicts, inner conflicts, in regards to yourself. One minute, maybe you believe that you're the cold person that you're meant to be, and you are here because you were supposed to finish a race, or you're supposed to actually complete something very purposeful and very meaningful and very wonderful. But you should not let yourself stop yourself. And you know that you have been stopped in the past. You feel it. You stopped yourself. And this actually white snakes that in circles or try to stop this wheel of fortune to move into this right way, it makes it turn in a reversed here for me, with a fixed signs here with Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. This tells me that it's something fixated in your chart, fixated in regards to your situation. The divine maybe wants you to see this reality. And then, of course, mirroring the Wheel of Fortune on the other side of my shuffling, of course, it is the card of the Lovers, which is Gemini, which is a choice, a fair choice, a moral choice, a balanced choice, uh, a holy choice. We are here to choose. Maybe you're meant to choose between two people, or maybe, or at this time, you're dealing with two different people, or the person that you're dealing with is dealing with another person, and this person actually didn't choose you, or you were not their first choice, even in the past life. Um, you know, it is not easy to deal with this kind of truth. It's not easy when you see that you are another person, seen and chosen and felt like the real deal. And this happened because the enemy interfered and the enemy screwed everything up. But now you are here to see, why is this happening? You're gonna ask. Well, I ask myself the same question multiple times. You know, and I realized that the divine has planned something different for me. The divine had a better, plan for me. a better person, and I see 1001, something that mirrors and reflects back at me who I truly am, what am I truly actually meant to receive, what I actually offer, because not everybody offers the same. Some people offer more, some people offer less, some people don't offer anything. Some people are just bloodsuckers, vampires, and all others, I don't know how to call creatures that exist, and then they are not meant to be because they're not human. And I really believe that is as simple as that. The lesson is very simple. This person that I was very, very blind about in regards to in the past life, and I didn't want to see. I didn't have my eyes open. I was blind. I was truly blind, but not literally blind. I could see actually. Um, was not meant for me, even if I felt this deep connection. In general, soulmates and twin flames or deep soul connections are here in the three-dimensional plane because they are supposed to trigger us. They are supposed to awaken us. They are supposed to teach us. They are supposed to make some things aware about us in regards to us that are not pleasant. Um, we are too delicate, we are delicate beings, human beings, that many times we make ourselves weak. We think, oh, I'm weak, I only feel like this, and I cannot take this betrayal, and I cannot take that. But we are so much stronger, and it is proven to us by the divine that we are so much stronger than this life, that this human body and this community and society that we are born in tells us that we are not. If you're not, I don't know, bodily type like this, you're not meant for greatness. The media has their specific, of course, ways of showing us what beauty is, what uniqueness is, what true essence is. But it is not like this. I mean, it's just a fake facade. It is just a pretense of us trying to inspire to be like some blessed people, that they truly are tall and skinny, and they have this bodies, or they have their money to actually fix themselves, and they become these icons, and people really really look at them and to them, and they really think, oh, this person is, I don't know, oh, this person is exactly like you and me. For the fact that in this lifetime they were gifted and blessed by the divine to have this type of body or type of money or whatever experience or whatever thing that many people cannot actually understand, or I cannot connect with so many people that they are famous today. I really believe that deep inside them, their souls and their hearts, they're exactly like me. It's not going to be a different judgment between me and these people that are really, really, I don't know, out of this world. But truly, they're not, because they are formed and programmed by this world, and the teachings and the beliefs of this humanity that are not real. It's, anyways, this perception of ours is just an illusion, and we are copycats. All of us, we copy, and we, of course, we learn, through what we see. We copy our parents, we copy our loved ones, we copy the community, society, friends from school. When we are children, we are formed by some type of mentality and traditions and customs and whatever type of family, I don't know, endeavors that the family is doing, because of generations that believed in or didn't believe in type of mentalities and type of behaviors that we are actually living in. I see the lovers with the page of wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There is a fire sign here looking towards you, but this is specifically Gemini energy. It talks about a divine partnership, a soulmate, twin flame, deep soul connection, to people that they were created from the beginning for each other. It's exactly the picture of Adam and Eve. Both, Adam has his leaf in front of his whatever, and they're both naked. And of course, Adam's tree is fruitless; it doesn't have any fruit, and the tree behind Eve is actually full of the forbidden fruit, which is actually depicted here like kind of an apple or a huge strawberry type of fruit. But I see the angel here, of course, and Probably, Virgo, you are going to be pushed by the divine to make a right choice for you. It talks about a choice because we are meant to choose ourselves. We are, Gemini. It is made by two different energy, two opposite energy, masculine and feminine ones inside of themselves that incorporate Gemini. But the main and the most important energy in Gemini's is not masculine or feminine. It's Gemini itself. So it's about your personality. It's about your spirit. It's about your soul, and it's about a soul contract that was actually written for you. You signed it, you agreed with it. You are dealing with somebody that you have a commitment with and you have a marriage with in the spiritual realms. This person in the three-dimensional could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, of course, or you might, have this energy in regards to the person that you're interested in. Maybe this person is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you have very predominantly Gemini in your chart. Maybe your moon, your north node, your Venus. It could be Gemini. Put it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't put it anywhere where it goes. Again, I have the Empress here. Empress with the lovers, Taurus and a Libra energy with a Gemini. So a co-creator in the feminine energy. So you're looking masculine energy watching for Virgos. Masculine is watching towards somebody that is a an Empress energy here, Libra and Taurus. Very, a creator and a co-creator with the divine, very abundant and plentiful. This person is like a mother energy, mother nature, very connected with her deep roots. This can talk very much about your root chakra and your sacral chakra. You're very, very stable and grounded within yourself in regards to your position here in the three-dimensional, or this person that you're looking towards masculine energy is this energy. And I have a 10 of swords in the reverse. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, there is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the midst of this situation that wanted to actually this situation to be done and over with, in regards to this Empress is what I'm feeling as well. It's very contradictory, because there is something here that, I mean, nobody in this plane can actually cut a soul contract, a soul marriage in the, in the heavens. It is no probable. It is not possible. And at the bottom of the deck, I see the Empress, the Hanged Man, the Three of Cups, the Six of Wands, and then the Eight of Wands, and the Lovers again, with the Three of Pentacles. Oh well, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Swords. So let me make this more clear for you, Virgos, in regards to you and in regards to the person that you're dealing with. Here with the Empress for sure here next to the Hangman, two major arcanas. Um, the Hangman could be Pisces, but could be everybody in the zodiac. So the Hangman is somebody that has of course, an enlightenment. This person is enlightened by the divine, because the divine has put this empress into a very uncomfortable position for quite some time, maybe for the last 3 years, with the Three of Cups being the first number that comes in the energy of water, of course, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. With the Six of Wands, it is time for this Empress to celebrate something very, very important that is actually finishing here, on the second row with the Emperor, actually at the both corners of my cards for when I start to where I finish. I have the Empress and I finish with the Emperor. The last two cards that I'm going to read after, and they are very, very important because they connect the energy of this Emperor and Empress energy, of course. Taurus, and Libra with Aries. A very singular. This Empress is not singular. She's not going to think I, me, I believe this is it about that. No. This energy talks about, multiple people, multiple, involving multiple. And not only this emperor, but it involves, of course, the divine, which is actually depicted here in the hangman and the lovers. These are the two cards that I really feel that the spirit incorporates into this energy in regards to you, Virgo. The last two cards are the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune that I'm going to actually clarify before I'm going to leave this reading for you. Because the truth and only the truth can set both of you free, masculine or feminine watching, cross watcher, whatever. The Wheel of Fortune tells me that this is fated and destined, and this is gonna actually be penetrated like with the sword of truth, and the sword of truth is actually coming out of the mouth of the Almighty God. Actually, the Almighty God has like a double-edged sword, very very huge, very very big, that is gonna be open, and this sword is gonna cut, is gonna slay. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm receiving here in regards to this energy for you, Virgos, in regards to the person that you're dealing with. This Empress is called at this time to celebrate. Go out, have a drink, you know, dance, have a walk, have, visit a nice restaurant, have a nice meal, because she has received some sort of accolade. See, she has received some sort of recognition, victory in the three-dimensional, and in regards to her creativity, in regards to her creation. And of course, the Empress is a creationist. This is somebody that is always at work, always abundant, always, giving birth to new ideas, to new businesses, to new prospects, to new projects, to new whatever it is. The project and the prospect of this Empress is actually enlightened by the divine, is given by the divine to this Empress. And I saw 22, 14 and 15. Something in regards to 3 and 6, 4 and 5, in between. The 4 and 5 is going to take some time. But of course, in regards to emotion, this person, this Empress, is actually advised and by the divine to celebrate, to enjoy the little things of life, to jump, to dance, to see the victory that she actually has received in the three-dimensional, and she's receiving at this time for the remaining of March 2022. On the other part of this, underneath the Empress is the Eight of Wands. Underneath the Hangman is the Lovers. Underneath the Three of Cups is the Three of Pentacles. And underneath the Six of Wands is the Emperor. So I have to say that this Empress is actually very, very inspirational for this Emperor, because this Emperor wants to be victorious. This is the reflection behind all closed doors that this Empress understands as well, that she produced in her life because she allowed the divine to show it to her, to guide her path. And of course, she's an inspiration for this, emperor, which is somebody that is very singular in their own thinking. This is supposed to be a leader, but in so many cases, this person could have been a follower. It's what I feel very, very strongly here. Um, of course, the Eight of Wands, it's something that tells me that this Empress, she's traveling, she's continuously moving, or she is advised to continuously move forward, because of choice was made. And this choice was made and guided by the divine with the Lovers, of course. The divine has seen what happened in the past life. The divine knows the injustice that this Empress received, because I really feel that this is the Empress that received this in the past life. So if you are the feminine watching, you have been redeemed by the Most High, and you are shown in this lifetime that you're actually, you have a purpose and you have a specific calling. And this calling only involves the truth, speaking the truth, um, fighting for the truth, dying for the truth, sacrificing for the truth. This might be as well for the feminine energy, because this is the first energy that I received here with the Empress. I haven't seen the Emperor in the beginning. I only saw the feminine energy that I told you. I saw a couple of times, or even like three times, the High Priestess with the moon, with the judgment, with death, with everything. So, yeah, I really believe that you, feminine energy, you have been redeemed by the divine here, and the choice that the divine actually has given you. You've been probably dealing with a Gemini, or you have Gemini in your chart. Specifically, is very important. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This energy actually is for this person moving backwards. If you know what I mean, this serpent that is actually trying to hold this wheel of fortune to move like clockwise, he wants to make this wheel just turn and just spin in the reverse. But in the divine, in for the divine, we are moving in the reverse, and this is the problem that we have. I've been astro traveling like maybe a couple of weeks ago, and I had a very very strong experience astro traveling, and it didn't only happen to me just once. In the beginning, I saw this huge while astro traveling, this huge galaxy made of infinite planets and stars, and and it was in the beginning for me that it moved in reverse and not clockwise, in reverse, and I was like looking from the backwards towards this wheel that was moving in reverse for me. It was like it was in reverse for me, but it was moving backwards, in the other on the other side. And then I thought, I'm gonna move, and I like I was seeing it from behind. You understand? And from behind, it was moving in reverse, and then I moved, in front of it, and it was still moving in reverse. And I realized that what we perceive, that the movement that we actually, of course the clock is going to move in the same, because this is the mechanism. But God doesn't function, doesn't work through a mechanism. God is the divine, just is. The creation of the divine is exactly perceived as a mirror. It was like I was seeing the truth and the reality through a mirror, but I would see it mirrored. Of course it is, what is mirrored to you in regards to your probably process of it, understanding of it. It is quite hard to actually travel backwards, go in the past, because it's unnatural. Of course, time always flows forward. There is no going back. But in God's creation, in what God is, He can actually shows us things in the reverse, or mirrored, or projected upon ourselves in a specific way. And we ask ourselves, why are things in the reverse, and I see it from backwards, or I see it moving exactly opposite. It's like exactly you're looking at a video and you see that the image is mirrored. That this right hand of this person is actually shown as his left hand, and his position of his body is actually totally and completely reversed. It was like, but wait, in reality, this person was moving all the time his right hand, but I would always could see moving his left hand. So this is like an illusion. It is the illusion of that mirroring effect. You understand what I'm saying here? This is what is happening with this wheel here. It's what I'm perceiving, very, very much. This white snake is actually just twirled onto half of this wheel, trying to just stop it and pull it backwards. It has something to do with what was fixed from the beginning, what is, what was, what is, and what it will be forever. And this is the word of God, the truth of God. This is going to stand and remain forever. This is what these two cards from the bottom here are telling me. And I had to go specifically earlier to these cards because I have more and more interpretation of the energy, more understanding of what this means. But I don't know, I'm not looking for it. I'm just into the energy of the cards, of the message. the divine has made a choice, and it has given you the, you know, the specific understanding with the hangman here and with the lovers underneath, to for you to make the right choice. I mean, I know I was blind in the past life. I know that I was ignorant. I know that I was immature. I know that I didn't want it to see, even if everything was blinking and I was seeing all the red flags and all the proofs and all the facts and everything in my face with my own two eyes, hearing them with my own two ears. And I didn't want to pay attention. I didn't really want to see. We are in this state, actually, believe, of numb. You know, I felt numb. I was once, going to the discotheque dancing, and of course, probably I had, like, I normally don't have alcohol, but sometimes when I go, I just like to have some drinks. And of course, while I wanted to go out from the disco, I went to take my jacket, of course, from the DJ's booth, whatever it was hanging there. But I didn't find my jacket there because I was drinking. I put it on the chair by the bar. And of course, I took this other girl's jacket. It fitted perfectly on me, and at the end, this person came because she went for her jacket. She saw me wearing her jacket. She was standing there with her friend looking at me. And then she said in the end, "Can you please give me my jacket?" And I realized, yes, yes, please have your jacket. And of course, my jacket was on the chair there. And somebody came after, but because I was like so stunned by the fact that I took some of the other person's jacket, and I felt so comfortable in it. It felt so warm and so perfect. It was like nice material and stuff. I was so bummed. I had one more drink than usual. I had shots in the night and everything. And of course, I had to give this person their jacket back. But when the other people came with my jacket, I was like, no, no, it's okay, because I was thinking, and it was like a moment of me not feeling anything. I was like numb, sitting there, and I was like, what is this? Why this happened? And of course, I didn't realize because I had too much to drink. I left my jacket there, and I always remembered my jacket, and I always remember the other person's jacket. I was like, yeah. I mean, it was a moment for me that never happened to me, and I felt numb, and I felt that I could not react. I was like paralyzed. My brain for a few seconds in that moment, when I said, no, 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 leave my jacket, or I don't need it, or I don't know what I said, no, no, it's not mine, or I don't know, probably made this sign like saying, no, I don't care. I mean, I was just connected with that moment so much. And then I realized, man, because I was, of course, fully conscious. When I drink, I like to enjoy every moment, of course. But and now I know it was something else, because of course of all the triggerings and all these people that really want to project, negative things onto you. And I know, Virgos, that you're very sensitive beings. I mean, I know you're the most sensitive of them all. You have this sensitivity in your heart, in your soul, in your emotions, in your mind. You're specifically going there for all the little tiny details, and you are so specifically putting everything in order. And you not like your things not to be touched and be well arranged and well put. And I'm bothered. I see 33, 33. But see, of course, now I see the attacks. I saw exactly where I failed. I saw exactly where I actually um, I was so stuck in my mental that I could not actually snap of that moment and just come back to myself. It was like a loss in my mind, but it was because that moment never happened to me. And yeah, it's unexplicable. I don't know if you ever experienced this in your life, but I did. And for me, now I regret not just snapping from that moment. I was like, wow, it's just a jacket. I took the wrong jacket. It happened to everybody. I forgot that I put mine on the chair and I took another person's jacket. It was not even about this. It was the fact that so many people were looking at me, and I was like, yeah, well, it happens to everybody, you know. But yes, what I'm feeling in this moment, I found the numbness of this not feeling it. I mean, if you got out of love with somebody, because I get to this, I mean, I get to this. The lovers is something very specifically passionate and attractive and sexy and pleasurable and connected. I mean, you like looking at this person's body, and this person is attractive and wonderful and beautiful. But in regards to emotion, God save us all. I mean, I don't even connect emotionally with this person anymore. I mean, I'm talking about this person from my past life that I dealt with. That put me in a third party situation, left me out for dead in a ditch, never saw me as fit or decent or worthy. Um, Decided to be victorious somewhere else, even if they purposely they wanted this. I know we forget when we come into this life that we have a specific soul contract with somebody, and that we don't belong to ourselves only. And anyways, we don't belong to this world. We come into this world and we leave, and that's it. If we're not going to be given any more this opportunity to come back and fix this, it's nothing here. We don't bring anything, we don't take anything with us when we leave. What is the point? What is the point of building houses and whatever richness is when you die tonight and nobody's going to take it? Not even, maybe the sea and the waves of the sea and the ocean. It's going to actually drown and make them, or the fire from the heavens is going to fall and just going to burn every fucking thing. Um, it's what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling here. I don't know if you get the drift, but the choice was made by the divine. It's time to move forward. You are victorious because you had a pure heart. You wanted to create something, you wanted to build something, you wanted to manifest something great with this person that you're dealing with. But now you know that without this person's choices as well and free will, you're not going to be. I mean, everybody has free will. You cannot force anybody to choose you. And that's the truth. Um, Nobody can force the divine to choose somebody that his heart is not pleased with. That, the divine anyway sees the truth, sees our intentions, sees our hearts, sees our thoughts, sees what we are actually built of, what are we made of, what are our values or morals or principles, our beliefs. Even if we believed for a very long time in a fucking lie, and we were told a fucking lie for many many years, it comes a time when something is gonna, you're gonna bump your head onto something, a wall, while you get drunk, or like you're like mentally just stuck and blocked in a specific moment, when you realize, why the hell did I get so stuck in that moment? Why did I choose this? Why did I choose not to snap out of it? Why did I got my brain to get clogged for a second, for 5 seconds? For those 5 seconds, why? Um, and yes, I feel the battle. I feel the discouragement and the disappointment in regards to this. You're not going to see anybody as fit for you as you felt truly, and you still feel in regards to this person. But this is only the soul. It's nothing to do with with the flesh, with the external, with the three dimensional. And the Three of Pentacles underneath the Three of Cups, it tells me that it is a third party. But the third party that is actually was imposed into this situation, into this divine partnership here, it is a third party that involved themselves emotionally, and they stole your person's heart. That's why you have been betrayed. And this person actually specifically was misled to see the other person as love. It could have been lust. It could have been that they got drunk, they had a few wonderful parties, and first weeks of craziness by drinking and partying and doing fuck shit, whatever they did. And this person saw this as love. This person saw this as, oh, this is like the spark of all true, pure emotion that I always will want to feel in my entire life. But this is immaturity, because you cannot live in these 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 2 months or even 2 years of honeymoon with somebody, getting drunk, partying all the time, fucking it up and fucking you up and fucking the other person up, or whatever the situation might be. Put it as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't put it. But this is the illusion that I feel here in regards to these Three of Cups. I mean, you go party, but specifically, how you gonna party? That is the question. And whom you're gonna party with? If you're going to party with all the immaturity of drunken people and stupid people, beastly people, these are your people. And with the Three of Cups here and the Hangman, I truly understand Empress energy here, that you have got the victory because you have been enlightened in regards to what choices this other person made for themselves and for you, because it seems that you are very important here. Only it seems that this person never saw you as important. They never saw your true value, your true worth. And I'm talking about the past life. And this is the hardest, pain and disappointment of it all. But it doesn't matter, because underneath is the Three of Pentacles, which tells me that you're a hidden gem. You're an unpolished gem, or you were an unpolished gem in the past life, or in the past life. But now you are being polished by the divine, and you're surprised, and many people will be surprised to see this pentacle actually coming out of the ground, out of the earth. And you had to die. This seed has to die in order for it to give fruit, to bring this life. And I see two plants that are really deeply rooted underneath here, between that actually are holding these Three of Pentacles that are standing on top of each other. And the divine is actually working in your situation, and it's working in this Emperor's situation, even if you don't see a feminine energy, or you don't feel it, or you don't even care about it. Because I know that I got to the point that I don't even care anymore. I mean, I let it in, I put it into my father's hands and let him deal with it. I cannot deal with it. Seriously, I cannot. The Empress is supposed to, stay in their power, authority, and decision making. They are a leader. They are called to actually do something that is destined for them. But this destiny is actually telling me, for the masculine energy here, guys, and for the feminine, for everybody involved in this situation, that only the truth will prevail, nothing else. And if we are not, truthful, and we don't want to recognize the truth, and we don't want to abide and live by the truth, I'm afraid there is not going to be anything happening here. It's no way. Through a lie, or through lies, or whatever, deceit, or whatever you call it, whatever I call it, lies, deceitfulness, betrayal, disobedience. Disobedience, when you say disobedience, you can say destruction. And somebody really chose destruction. But let not that person be you. Let other motherfuckers destroy themselves and destroy whatever blessings and whatever callings and whatever destinies that they agreed and signed with the divine. They will have to face the divine. They will have to face it. Face him. And it's not going to be the most wonderful and pleasant day for these people. I'm telling you the truth. They're not going to be able to even face themselves. Can you imagine people that will never be able to face themselves? I mean, no. This is going to be horror stories, and I don't like horrors. I don't like horrible stories. I don't like, no. At the bottom of the deck, I see the Ten of Wands. A lot of burden and responsibility in regards to this, contract, soul contract that you have. It is a serious business. Many people laugh and think this is a joke, but it is not. The devil in the reverse with the Ten of Wands. Somebody is burdened because they didn't want to murder the devil. They didn't want to say no to the devil in the past. And I see right now 44, 44. But the devil is dead and the burden is still upon them. This person is receiving karma, whomever actually put you in a third party and played with your emotions and betrayed you. Going in the reverse here with the Emperor, Three of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Eight of Wands coming towards you, because you are onto this other side, with the first card, the Empress, the Emperor being the last card here. This person wants to work with you right now. They start seeing your value, your worth, because the divine is doing an awakening or some sort of a proof. It's some proof, some sort of proof in the three-dimensional. It is given to this Emperor. But the Lovers, they know that you are the one for them, and they know that they want to come towards you. They want to message you, maybe call you on the phone, or write you a message on the internet or on the World Wide Web. They want to travel physically towards you. Um, they're going to come with some sort of truth. They're going to tell you that they know the truth, and the truth is that you are meant together. I see the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. It is a burden for this person of a lot of responsibility, as this at this time is very heavy and burdening upon them. But it is a completion of something that was really, really painful and hard and heavy, upon this Emperor, and for both of you guys, for the masculine and the feminine, because this person didn't love themselves. They didn't respected themselves. This person didn't have morals or principles or values or respect. A disrespectful mother effer. The Queen of Swords with the Ace of Cups. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius queen here that is very, very intellectual, very smart. This person is very reasonable as well. But this person can be very detached of their emotions, um, very jaded, very cold. They do not express emotions, as other people probably would, because this person was left. This is a divorcee. This is a person that was forced to be separated from a commitment, in a commitment with the Emperor, or maybe with somebody else as well. So it had to be somebody in this Emperor's life that had to teach her some great lessons as well in regards to partnership, love. The Lovers is partnership. It's marriage. It's somebody that you connected in your soul, in your deepest of the deep, diving deep in your emotions. The Emperor could be a narcissist, could be somebody that is a sociopath or a psychopath as well. Passive compulsive, as I said, personality. I know, because I was married with one. But this motherfucker was not an emperor. He pretended that he was. But of course, it's the card. It's the card and the energy that it's expressing in the card. Um, then I see the Ten of Swords again at the bottom, in one of the splits here, with the Ace of Cups. This Emperor wanted to get rid of you, maybe 10 times. Maybe 10 lifetimes ago, he actually put a sword in your back and left you for dead in the ditch. Said, "Bitch, I don't need you. I need another bitch." And he did all that. But I really feel and believe that this Emperor actually stabbed you 10 times in the back, in regards of choosing other people, betraying you, lying about you, denying you. This person treated you as a secret. I see death with the Ace of Cups, the Scorpio energy. Okay, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's about self-love, and it's about true love, of course. There is true emotion between the Empress and the Emperor here. And I see the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of this other deck, the Mystic Mondays deck that I'm going to use here. And I'm going to shuffle right now and I'm going to clarify a little bit this message for you, Virgo. Let me see. The King of Swords wanted to jump out. Yes, King of Swords and King of Pentacles. And behind the King of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords at the bottom. And on this other side, because of course my deck split, I have the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups in the reverse, the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups in the reverse, and the Ten of Swords upright, and the King of Wands, and the Hermit, and the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, actually the Two of Cups fell on the Lover's card. So there is a King of Swords here, somebody that is emotionally detached, cold, very intelligent, very intellectual. This person knows the truth. The proof is in the pudding. That is like a boss with the King of Pentacles, or these are two energies, air and earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This King of Pentacles actually is looking at the Two of Cups. The King of Swords is looking towards this Queen of Cups that actually left with the Eight of Cups here in the reverse. This Queen of Cups is very loving, nurturing, very emotionally mature, emotional intelligence, a little bit too fixed and obsessed in regards to these emotions. Maybe this King of Swords in their past, or you, maybe in your masculine energy, you dealt with the feminine energy, with water here, with the cups energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person in some sort of way helped you, like in some sort of way, abandon yourself, or this person walked away and they forced you to walk away, but because right now they recognize the love and the nurturing and the care that you put in this situation, they don't want you to actually leave. They don't want you to be calm. They want to rebuild this with the Four of Wands. This is the card of 1111. With the Three of Cups in the reverse, there is no celebration or victory. We have 11 cups in the reverse. In regards to this Queen of Cups here, there are Two of Cups in the reverse. This person wanted to rebuild or went to rebuild with this Queen of Cups as well in the past here, this masculine air energy. And this person actually stabbed them in their back with the Ten of Swords. It's actually murder. It can be called murder. This person was stabbed very, very, very bad to the point of death. This person was truly betrayed, or you were masculine energy. The King of Wands, this person is looking at the Ten of Swords. This King of Wands, the King of Action, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, is looking at this situation here. There is no love, there is no commitment, there is no soulmate, partnerships, whatever the fuck. There is no unconditional love, there is no soul connection, there is no love, there is no nothing. There is no friendship, there is nothing. But betrayal, backstabbing. And this person wanted to take this action in the past because of whatever fuck shit happened in regards to this toxic situation. And then with the Hermit here, this person is kind of secluded, dark night of the soul, you know, going deeper into their shadow self, recognizing some things in regards to themselves, some wounds, some, that, being stuck in that moment, as I was saying, that happened to me. I know that that moment will never happen to me ever again. I will never be able to bear it. And I saw 54, 44, 54, 45. I'll never bear to be stuck for any kind of fucking reasons in my life. If I drink or I don't drink. That moment I really think was forced upon me, and that's why it was. I felt that it was I was attacked in that moment, psychically, because it was not me at all. 5511, and now I know. Now I can look back and see exactly, and go back into my mind, into my experience, and picture that moment perfectly, and remembered all the details and exactly the feeling and exactly the numbness and the impotency that I felt in that moment, if you know what I'm talking about. With a hermit, this person is actually secluded at this time. They're forced to be secluded. With the Nine of Pentacles here, they see that they need to actually stand on their own two feet, be independent, be solid, be grounded, be abundant within themselves. They need to use their knowledge and wisdom and their ability to actually depend upon only upon themselves. This is what this hermit is doing right now in this King of Swords, life in their experience at this moment. This could be you in the past, masculine energy, Virgos, or your experience from the past in regards to whatever partnership or person you went back to. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. You want a tangible, brand new beginning with this person. You know the truth. You know your truth. But you want another portal, another opportunity, another given chance here on the three dimensional. Something that you can touch, feel, smell, and the truth. Again, Ace of Swords reflected here. Then on this other side of the King of Pentacles being a boss energy, you're looking towards this soulmate connection. Two of Cups. This is agape love. This is unconditional love. This is a type of connection that it's based on friendship mostly. And this is not unrequited love, but it's kind of connection that it's separated and split. This is a fair and this is not a type of forceful connection where you have to fuck with a person to feel that, to feel the friction. Let's fuck and be demonic and shitty and stupid. No, this is not this type of connection. And being on top of the lovers, it could be both. But probably you see it now with the King of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. You see it more into a kinder way, um, humble way, platonic way. You have fucked up with whom you chose and you went back to. That's for sure. And this is very hard. It's very painful. My heart is filled with pain right now. So much disappointment and pain, and it's ridiculous. And then with the Nine of Cups on top of the Three of Pentacles, wish fulfillment. Happiness depends on you, my friend. And the Queen of Wands, which the Queen of Pentacles, that matches the same suit with the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This Queen of Pentacles, she's very grounded and solid and balanced and nurturing and hardworking. The same match here, very grounded, very abundant, very workaholic. It could be you both, masculine and feminine energy. The person that you're really truly meant to be with is the same. So in regards to finance, in regards to earth, it's earthy, it's solid, it's grounded, it's trustworthy. Um, this person chooses their own happiness and their wish fulfillment because happiness is a choice. It is a personal choice that one individual it's meant to do, it's supposed to do for themselves. And then of course I see the Two of Swords at the bottom of this deck and the Seven of or the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So 2 minus 8, so it's minus 6 swords. um, Still somebody doesn't have the clarity, the mental peace and the mental clarity to move forward in regards to this connection. It's what I'm feeling strongly here for you, Virgo. And I'm really sorry to say that. And it's really, really hard that somebody fucked up that bad that. And I see the devil in the reverse that jumped facing down here. So the enemy is actually dead. Death to all the enemies. It's what I'm saying. And the Three of Swords in the reverse. And the Seven of Cups in the reverse. And the Five of Wands upright. With the Knight of Swords and the Fool jumping off of the cliff, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, the Moon, Seven of Swords, the Star. Yes, masculine energy, you have chosen the fucking devil, who is who only comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And now the other party that was, hurt, betrayed, stabbed, had to stop there, this being the Empress, and show you exactly how much you could actually hurt yourself if you're not careful in life. This is like a kind of an Asian story, Asian experience. There is external conflict and eternal conflict as well, because it is a spiritual war. Internal and external conflict from people interfering into this situation. But Gemini, Libra, Aquarius wants to come forward with a message of truth. And they want to take a leap of faith even if they don't face it at this time. Because they are still a fool. And they truly have to not really be a fool because of their ego and their prideful ways and their stupidity, but to be a fool because of wisdom, because of life and experience, and true love, feeling true love. It doesn't matter what happened, become love, be love. King of Cups with the Moon, so many hidden things there still to be revealed to this King of Cups. Self-love, Two of Cups, becoming the masculine, becoming the person that they truly desire for themselves. Become the perfect partner for you, divine masculine. Because during the night you're gonna have visions and premonitions and dreams about who the real thief is here with the Seven of Swords. And only this and only this true is gonna actually help you heal and have hope and recognize the truth and realize the truth about who you chose and what you allowed in your life, in your situation. With the Devil in the reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse, and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I mean, I believe once the devil has been slayed and killed here and murdered here, um, it was actually an opportunity for the feminine energy, and it is for the masculine as well, to heal your own heart and to not live and give into illusion, even if it's an emotional illusion. You know, you cannot count truly on emotions. Emotions are there when you don't need them, and they're not there when you truly, mostly, the most necessary, you need them. And you cannot count on that. You cannot count on emotions. You have to balance everything, my friends. Virgo, I hope you resonated with this message. It was deep for me, and it was really awesome as well. Again, I finish with the Three of Pentacles. Don't forget, Virgos, the divine is always at work. The divine has a great, great, and wonderful plan for you and your life. Being with this person, being with a narcissist, or not being with a narcissist, what shall it be? I think the choice is yours, Virgo. I send you all peace, love, and light. I hope you enjoyed this, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.